of things that we like to hide from. Sometimes we hide our identity, we hide our abilities, we hide our confidence, we hide all that we are because we have fear. We fear how people is going to judge us. We fear how people is going to look at us. We also fear that we are not able to pick up the responsibility. But all these are limitations actually, especially in this period where we are in the full moon in Aquarius. It's really learning how to shine. The full moon is really opening up our possibilities to be clear of who we are, to really illuminate ourselves, illuminate our ability to shine the way. A lot of people think that the full moon are good to make wish and all that stuff. It's actually not about that. The full moon is really important because it helps us to remind us that even in the darkest situation, there's still light, isn't it? There's the illumination of the pathway. And so really, the full moon is where the moon in the night sky starts to show itself. It's important to show ourselves when we want to talk about service to others. If we are going to be, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I'm feeling, shameful of myself, then of course you will not be able to display your full glory. And that's why to a lot of people who have financial problems or ability to attract relationship, I really ask them, do you show your best to the ones that you want to be with? And when we are in a relationship, do we really stop hiding ourselves, stop hiding our potential, stop hiding our capabilities, and really tell our partner, yes, I'm equal to you? All this is very important, especially when we talk about relationship. Because a lot of time I see when we go into a relationship, one side will start to say, oh, I'm not good enough. And then the other side will start to compensate for that. And that leads to an imbalance too. So ultimately, what's important? It is not to hide ourselves. It is to really see ourselves for who we are, who we can be, and what we can provide for in the relationship. Often we look at our self-worth really from a point of view of pain. We value and evaluate ourselves based on our past failure most of the time. We think that we are not good enough because we never achieved this. We think that we are not able to gain success because so far our life never showed it. But the truth is, did we even give ourselves first the fighting chance to really have a good and successful life? Now, this period, it really talks about looking into the wounds of our self-worth and really saying, yes, indeed, I never get successful in the past, but it doesn't mean that in the future, I won't be able to be successful. It really boils back down to, again, what is the fundamentals of my life? Do I want a life that always I feel I cannot attract good things? Or do I really want a life that I know that even if I fall down, every time I fall down brings me to more progression? It is easier said than done when we say that we accept ourselves for who we are in the world, because sometimes we don't even know our worth. We don't even know our potential. And that's why life often gives us a lot of pain, a lot of problem, for us to discover, oh, actually, this is what we are. Our greatest gift is also our greatest challenge, vice versa. The challenge of the gift is to challenge us how to make good use of our gift, and from our challenges, then we find our gift. Vicky Wall once always say in Ora Soma that in the second bottle, it is the challenge, but it's also our gift. When we are able to transform what we find difficult about ourselves, that itself is the gift. That itself is the worth. That itself is the value. So looking at the pain and the wounds of your past, what do you really have as a value and a worth? And how can you make good use of it?